Hello, today I will tell you about the strategy 2050. Therefore, it is necessary to understand the strategy of Kazakhstan 2050 is logical continuous of the implementation of the strategy 2030. Why in the new plan of nation was determined 2050? 2050 is not just a symbolic date, it is a real time for which the world community is oriented today. The United Nations has developed a global forecast of development of civilization until 2050. Yes, and many countries of the world today developing similar long-term development strategies. By the way, 7 priorities in Strategy 2050. And let's stay focused on those priorities adopted in 2012. The first priority of Kazakhstan 2050 strategy is economic policy of new course, all-around economic pragmatism based on principles of profitability, return on investment, and competitiveness. What does this mean? Firstly, adopting all economic and managerial decisions based purely on economic feasibility and long-term interest. Secondly, defining new markets where Kazakhstan participate as equal business partner. Thirdly, creating a favorable investment climate to help build economic capacity and a return on investments. And fourthly, creating an efficient private sector economy. By the way, comprehensive support of entrepreneurship is also highlighted as a second important priority of Kazakhstan 2050 strategy. Domestic entrepreneurship is driving force of new economic policy of modern Kazakhstan. The main task of stimulate entrepreneurial initiative as well as to create conditions for raising the general level of business culture of population. Third priority of the strategy of Kazakhstan 2050 sounds like that: new principles of social policy, social guarantees, and personal responsibility. International experience demonstrates that there is no perfect and universal model of social policy, just as there is no society where all citizens would be satisfied by the exciting social system. Therefore, main goal of strategy will always be prevent poverty growth. The most important direction of the new social policy will be universal, protecting and support for mother and child. The first priority sounds like knowledge and the professional skills are key landmarks of modern education, training and retraining system. In order to become a developed and a competitive nation, we must become a highly educated nation. The fifth priority of Strategy Kazakhstan 2050 is the further strengthening of the statehood and the development of the Kazakhstan democracy. To create a new type of public management is another task that will stand before our country until 2050. And the next priority is consistent and predictable foreign policy, is promotion of national interests and the strengthening of regional and global security. During the years of independence, Kazakhstan has been an equal partner of international community. We will also continue the development of partnership with our neighbors, Russia, China, Central Asia countries, as well as the USA, European Union, and the Asian nations. And I tell you the last 7th priority of the strategy of Kazakhstan 2050 is new Kazakhstan patriotism is the basis for success of our multi-ethnic and multi-confessional society. Our main aim in this direction is simple and clear. We should preserve and strengthen public consent. The basis of patriotism in Kazakhstan is equal rights for all citizens based on the same share of responsibility for the honor of our homeland. By the way, interesting fact is, our country in the first post-Soviet space has chosen the path of strategic planning. It should be noted that from the moment of adoption of the last strategic document, Kazakhstan 2050, 9 years passed, and in the country there are already some positive changes, and the implementation of this strategy will continue in the future. That's all. I say goodbye to you and thank you for watching my video.